All right, so it's been 5 days, a little over 440 miles on this thing. Loving it, getting more used to the high revs compared to my old car. This truck is super fun to drive. Gets off the line quick. It handles really well for a truck. Having issues with the dome light, so today I'm going to show you some of the fuse boxes. I checked it, that was not the issue, but anyway, I'll show you the fuse boxes, the two under the hood and then the one inside by the underneath the steering wheel, and then going to talk a little bit about the shifting in sport mode, and we'll also talk about the upholstery on the driver's seat being a little bit loose. Not a deal breaker, just a little bit unfortunate. And then lastly, the adjustment on both the driver's side and the passenger seat, because someone asked me about that. So if you're interested in any of those things, stay tuned. If not, have a great day. All right, 35 degrees outside in the Ranger Raptor. It has heated steering wheel and heated seats, not cooled or ventilated seats, only heated, just in case. Our dealership told me they were ventilated. I knew they weren't, but I didn't feel like I needed to correct a salesman, so you might get bad information. Anyway, heated steering wheel is really nice. It heats down to the bottom. Even through here on the bolster. I guess it's just all the way around. No, I thought they were just kind of up near the top, but it's everywhere. And then the heated seats work really well as well. So very happy with that. My last car didn't have it, so it's nice to have a nice warm steering wheel. I had a few people ask me about this mount for my phone. So it's just a Mophie for the mag safe, and it goes into the air vent. And it's, you know, it's right inside all these, so it fits pretty well over here. It did not fit over here, it was hitting the edges. But the way it works is you twist, it has a hook and it goes onto the back, and my first thought was it's going to rip these things out. And if it was pressed up against here, it would do that. But when you can fit it just inside, it's actually just putting nice even tension on here. When it's up here, it's perfect. You can't move these up and down, but you can still adjust left and right. So if you're thinking about a mount, this is a good option, Mophie. This one has the ability to plug in and charge here as well, but these cars already have that. So not necessary, you can get the cheaper version without it. Hope this helps. All right, good morning. I'm gonna try to troubleshoot this interior light issue. So I went online, looked at the manual there, and then also, see, gentle pushing, still not working, switch on, still not working. So we'll come up here and see. So there's one tiny fuse box here, and that's definitely not it. The frustrating thing, there's numbers, but nowhere in there does it say what the fuses do. I like it when there's a printout and it shows you. So here is the other fuse box under the hood. And again, there's no numbers next to the fuses. And then when you get inside the lid, there's nothing inside this lid. And when you go to the manual, there's a big long list, but it's nice when it's here. Frustrating thing with this is that there is no paper manual. Maybe I'm old school, but I like to be able to open it up, put my finger in the index, put my finger in the page I'm going, go back and forth. When you just have a PDF, it makes it difficult. And in the vehicle itself, there is no PDF, it's a search feature. Not a big fan of that. I'm gonna go to the dealership today and ask them if they have an option to buy. I was asked yesterday about the seats, and someone asked, is the leather stretched out already? I mean, I weigh 195 pounds, and I've sat in this thing for 4 days, and it's already, I don't remember if it was like that the day I bought it. It's not very tight in there. Bolstering is, I mean, other cars I've had, it was a lot more significant and firm. Maybe, I mean, if you want to be positive, you could say it's very cushy. If you want to be negative, you can say it's flimsy. I'm going to go with cushy because I like to be positive. That is a little bit frustrating that it's so loose over there, but that is what it is. Somebody else was asking me about the seats. So this says it's 10 ways. So you have, obviously, that's 2 of them. And then you've got the lumbar, that's 4. And then you've got forward and back, so that's 6. And then you can do the front and the back, up and down. So there's your 10 on this side. Then we'll see, the passenger said it was 8-way. I don't know which one you don't get on the passenger. Probably one of the up downs. So you've got the same lumbar, and then you've got the tilt, forward and back, and then it's only up and down in the back. So the only thing the passenger seat doesn't have is the ability to press up here and have that part of the seat come up. That's only on the driver's seat. And I'm guessing there's no memory on the passenger seat, only on the driver's seat. That's probably obvious. I don't think I've ever heard of a car that has memory in the passenger seat. Okay, I've already mentioned this, but I'm gonna go over it again. There is no owner's manual when you buy the car. It's strictly in the infotainment. So you can add bookmarks, it looks like. I haven't done any yet. That'll be nice. Videos, I haven't looked at the videos yet, but looks like there's a couple options. So, I mean, pretty generic, how to program your garage door opener, and then improving your windshield wiper performance, and then courtesy wipe video link. What the heck is that? Now I'm curious.
I just washed my windows. Why are my wipers wiping again?
The wipers on your vehicle have an interesting feature that you might not know about. To help get rid of the excess water that runs on your windshield after a wash, they give you an extra wipe a few seconds after washing. Any questions? Go to FordOwner.com.
There you go. Sorry, there you go. Extra wipe after washing, in case you needed that. But the reason we're looking at this, if you go in and you wanted to search through your manual, it's all, they try to make it super user friendly, but if you're used to the books where you can look at the front, figure out what you want to do and go to that page, that's what I'm used to doing. It makes it a lot easier. So, I mean, it's just not the same. You can search for things, but then when you search for things, it doesn't, like if I were to search up fuse box, locating fuse box, okay, yep, found that. Actually, did I find that one? That's on the battery. Maybe that's the main fuse. Accessing the battery fuse box, same thing. Locating, yep, found that. Locating it, cool. That doesn't tell me anything. Fuse precautions, don't care about that. Accessing. So how do I know what fuse is what? Fuse, I don't know, labels? Nope, nothing. Let's see what else. Fuse chart. Fuse precautions, we've already looked at that. Let's just type fuse and see. Fuse precautions, identifying fuse types, identifying fuses under the hood in the fuse box. Okay, so here, this is good. We've got some information here. So this will be useful for me. I'm gonna try to figure out which fuse it is that does the lights inside the car. That is a ton of not used fuses. I wonder if they just take one massive fuse distribution thing from Ford proper and put it in every vehicle. I mean, that would be smart. So apparently, I didn't see anything on here for fuse box under the hood. And then locating the fuse body control module. Let's see this one. Says we pull this down. Not sure how I feel about this. This can't be right because there's plugs and stuff, but we're gonna try it. Okay, so there's a couple fuses there. All right, I'm gonna have to edit this because now you know my security code. I have no idea what that does for me, but keyless entry system located on the outside of the vehicle. I don't think I have that. No, I don't have that. So there you go. Now you know my security code. So that doesn't tell me which fuse is which, but we're in here now. So we've opened it. Headlamp switch pack. Maybe that's it. 19. It's a 5 amp, number 19. 19 is gonna be right here. 38's the big one at the top, so on the right hand side, right there. Okay, so I'm thinking it's that one. So it's, where's my little tool? There's no little tool. Well, that's frustrating. It's supposed to give me a little tool. I don't think that's a tool, I think that's a fuse. And I don't want to rip that out hoping it's a tool. Number 38, what is 38? Not used. All right, needle nose pliers. Bear with me. My extremely clean and well organized bench. Oh my goodness. It's not gonna work. Holy crap, if you put things away, you can find them later. My dad is not gonna be thrilled if he ever watches this. Maybe these will work. I have like 5 pairs of needle nose pliers and I can't find any of them. They're probably in here. I don't want to deal with that. Let's get this. Okay, so we decided it was this one. These pliers suck. Ah, holy crap. There we go. And let's see here. So if we look at this fuse, looks good to me. I don't see anything burned out on it. Yep, doesn't look bad to me. I don't know why. So it's not the fuse. I mean, I could switch it for another 5 amp just to see. What's the one below it? Ignition switch, I don't want to mess with that one. Not used. Spare, 21. Where's 21? 21 is the one below it. Oh, I guess I pulled out 20. So the one below it's a spare. You've got to be kidding me. These pliers suck. I was out at the farm fixing some spigots that they had that were leaking. So all of my tools are in one bag. Not a fan. Piece of work. All right, so we're gonna put this fuse here, or drop it. Freaking awesome. Why couldn't you just give me a tool for this, Ford? There might be one on the front. There we go. Okay, I put the spare fuse in. I'm putting this one that I'm pretty sure is not bad in the spare area. Let there be light. No, negative. Not the fuse. And I do know that the ambient lighting in here is working. I did play with that yesterday. Lighting. So all the outside lighting works. Auto beams, delay, easy entry and exit. That's the seat adjustment thing. People are asking if the seats adjust. Yes, they do. Let's see, what else? Oh, has a quiet start setting. So if you ever wanted to, you could go in, set your quiet times. So from 2200 to 08. So if you're, I guess, starting it in the middle of the night, I don't know if that just means it starts it with the dampers closed on the exhaust. That's my guess. Cool feature to have if you don't want to be the noisy guy, but it's not like this thing is a big V8 Mustang with, you know, open headers or something. Controls, sound, no. General, display, ambient lighting is on. Brightness of the ambient lighting, and the ambient lighting is like right here. If I go down on the brightness, there you go, it's down, back up. You can't change the color, it's just amber color. There's also one in here. There's in the door handles as well, but no option for your interior lighting. So, I don't know, it's frustrating. Owner's manual. Let's see, let's look up courtesy lighting. See. Is that how you spell courtesy? I have no idea. Courtesy wipe. It's always good to have a courtesy wipe, but we already know about that. All right. Okay, so one of the little clippies fell off. These are actually better than a lot of the ones I've seen in the past. These are plastic. A lot of times they're metal and then they're messing everything up. This actually popped off pretty good. You don't feel like you're gonna break something. This one did come off. So anyway, if you ever need to get to your internal fuses, you just pull this panel down and there's plenty of slack here, which is really nice. So I'm gonna close it back up. Make sure I'm not pinching any wires. Good to go. It's actually pretty nice. And then the under the hood fuses. All right, so under the hood, you have this, That's just your massive connection. And then, so that's a fuse box. I don't see a fuse. Oh, tiny 3 ampere. I don't know what the heck is hooked up to a 3 amp fuse there, but, and then you have this one here, has a couple relays and a couple fuses. And then your big fuse box over here nice and sealed in there. So a lot of empty spaces here and no numbers anywhere on here and no label or anything in here. So you have to get inside the vehicle, have it on so that you can get to your owner's manual, because you don't get a paper manual with this thing, and then go from there. So, I mean, they're easy to get to, but not easy to figure out what's what without being inside, looking through your manual, and that's just frustrating. I wish I had a paper manual. I'm gonna talk to the dealership about that today. All right, in the Ranger Raptor sport mode, really hangs the revs up. And then even when you come off the gas, just kind of chills up high, like it's daring you to keep going. And then as you brake, it really revs it up too. If you're just coasting, it doesn't, but if your foot's on the brake when you slow down, I think there might be a time based on the last time you really got on it. But if it thinks you're driving aggressive and you're on the brake, it's gonna rev it back up so it stays in that high RPM. I thought it would have shifted. Man, it's just chilling. I guess this engine's happy up at the 35, 4,000 RPM range.
It's over!